Hello students, standard 6. In integers chapter number 6, we learned in the last session about adding and subtracting the integers on a number line. First we learn about adding integers, in which we saw that when we add the integer on the number line, we generally move toward the left side. But in this situation, the number which we were adding was only a positive integer. But sometimes we need to add negative integers to any other integers. In this situation, what can we do? Because when we add, generally we have to move toward the right side, because as you go right side we get bigger numbers. So adding means we have idea that moving to right side. But when there is negative integers to add, we have to do opposite. It means that when we add the negative integer to any integer, in place of moving towards the right, we need to move towards left, as we do in subtraction. Because actually adding negative integer means to subtract opposite of it. And therefore, when we add the negative integer, we have to move toward the left side, not toward the right side. Let us understand that with an example also. Here I want to add minus 7 to 5, means 5 plus minus 7. So here I have to add, but the integer I am adding is a negative integer. So what must I do? In this situation, I need to actually move towards left. Or you can convert it into subtraction also. You know how? We know that here 5 plus minus. We know that when two signs are together, plus minus or minus plus, then it becomes minus. So you can rather direct like down like that also, 5 minus 7. So here we have to subtract actually. It is look like here it is we have to add. But because of that negative sign of the other integer, it is subtraction. So when there is two signs together, then you have to be very, very careful. So here we have to start from 5. Now there is plus sign but negative integer, so we have to move towards the left and not toward the right. How many steps? Which is the second number? That is the 7. So we have to move 7 steps to the left side. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Which side did we move? This side. And what did we get here? Minus 2. So now by moving 7 steps to the left from 5, we get minus 2. Therefore, 5 plus negative 7 is equal to minus 2. That is very, very important. Let's take some another examples also, so that it can be very clear in your mind. Second one. Solve minus 3 plus minus 4 using number line. Using number line. So here we have to see that minus 3 plus minus 4. So here you can see that two signs are together. So plus minus will be minus. So here also, in place of moving towards right, we have to move towards left. Starting from minus 3. So we start from minus 3 here. 4 steps. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 steps. So what did we get here? Minus 7. So by moving 4 steps to the left of minus 3, we get minus 7. Therefore, minus 3 plus minus 4 is equal to minus 7. Let's take another one example so you can have better idea again. Let's take 7 plus minus 4. So here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 and so on. So now we know that where there is two signs together, so plus minus will be minus. So 7 minus 4. So addition is actually here subtraction, because of that both sign here together. So now we have to start from 7, and as it is negative sign, we have to move towards left side. How many steps? 4 steps. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. What did we get here? 3. So by moving 4 steps to the left from 7, we get 3. Therefore, 7 plus minus 4 is equal to 3. So here, to avoid the confusion, I explained you that when two signs are together, plus and minus, in this situation, we have to move towards left in place of to move towards right. Now, we learn about when the integer is negative and we are adding it to another integer, then what to do. Now, same situation occurs when we have to subtract any negative integer from any other integer. Generally, what do? Generally, when we subtract the positive integer, we move towards left, because subtracting means taking out So it is generally getting smaller number, and therefore we need to move towards the left. But when we have to subtract a negative integer, then here also we have to do the reverse thing, opposite things. That instead of moving towards the left, we need to move towards the right. Because when we subtract a negative integer, it means we are adding its opposite, means that positive integer. And we know that while adding, we need to move towards the right. And therefore, when we subtract any negative integer, we have to move towards right, not towards the left. Let us understand with an example. Look here. 7 minus negative 3 means 7 minus minus 3. Here, as I told you, that minus minus, you know that it becomes plus. So actually, adding negative integer means to add its opposite integer. So here, on the number line, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me take from the side better. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Minus 1, minus 2. Now, I have to start from 7. And as I told you, it is subtracting, but negative integer is subtracting. Then we have to move to the right. How many steps? 3 steps. So 1, 2 and 3. What did we get? 10. Here generally chance of making mistake that they will not see. They will see that minus means right side, not right side but left side. So they will put like that 1, 2, 3 and answer will be 4. But you can see that answer is 10 here. So by moving right side from 7, but how many steps? That also we have to write down. By moving 3 steps. To the right from 7, we get 10, and therefore 7 minus negative 3 is equal to 10. So that is very important. Otherwise we will do 7 minus 3, 1, 2, 3, then answer 4. Then they are totally wrong. Second, find minus 2 minus minus 4 using number line. So here minus 2 minus minus 4. As I told you, minus minus. Here nothing to do with the first number. But here minus 2 minus minus plus 4. So we are not actually adding, but we are not subtracting, but we are adding them. So we have to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Now we have to start from minus 2. We are subtracting, but we are subtracting a negative integer. So not on the left, but we have to move to right side. How many? 4 steps. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. What did we get? 2 here. So by moving How many steps? 4 steps. To the which direction? Left or right? Right. To the right side from -2. We get 2. 4 step. We get 2. Therefore, -2 minus -4 is equal to 2. If you move this side, then you will get -6. So be careful. Let's make more appropriate by other example. Let's take up 3 minus -4. So here 3 minus minus will be plus. So very simple now. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So starting from 3, 1, 2, 3 and 4. What did we get? 7. So by moving 4 steps to the right from 3, we get 7. Therefore, 3 minus -4 is equal to 7. So by this way, when there are adding or subtracting negative integers, just remember that we have to do the reverse action and don't make a mistake. Here we are going to finish today's session. Will be followed by the PDF, and in next session we will learn more practice about this with that exercise. So any confusion, please write down in the comment section. Thank you very much.